his personal matter that he need to settle. So I'm definitely alone and I'm lonely here. And today I have something special that I would love to share with you. It's about this. The one skill, among all the crucial skills that you got to learn in your life, this is the one skill that I really strive very hard to improve myself every single day. So this is the book today I'm going to share with you. Is Never Split the Difference. Negotiating as if your life is depending on it by Chris Voss with Tahl Raz. It is definitely a great book to look at. But before we heading up to the book, let's watch the real session by Chris Voss. Let me share my screen for you. You'll hold on a second. Okay. Okay. That you will see the screen right now over here. Okay. Let's go. It's a case study.
Here's a case study from my first real hostage negotiation, where I learned a lot about honing my skills as a negotiator.
Well, David, at about 8:30 this morning, 4 people, at least 2 believed to be armed, attempted to hold up the Chase Manhattan branch in the Park Slope section of Brooklyn. This is a nice section of New York City, by the way.
I'm in New York City one morning, getting ready to do an interview. One of my hostage negotiation compadres, one of my colleagues, comes up to my desk and says, "There's a bank robbery with hostages in Brooklyn. Let's go." We pull the car up. We're right on top of the inner perimeter. We bail out of the car, low crawl over to the bank across the street that's got the command post in it. Everyone has been seduced at the very beginning to assume that this is going to be a short, sweet operation.
Apparently, they tried to enter the bank as 3 employees were getting ready to open the branch. That resulted in the bank alarm going off and the hostage drama began. Hundreds of police officers from the 78th precinct arrived at the scene, cordoning off about 4 city blocks. No one's been moving in or out of this area except for the police since 8:30 this morning, which is about 5.5 hours now. A police tactical squad is on the scene, as well as a police chopper. The FBI and the NYPD have established contact with the alleged robbers. The 3 bank employees are okay as far as we know. Police are looking for a peaceful resolution to this hostage drama unfolding right now. Reporting live in New York.
We've got the actual recordings from the Chase Manhattan Bank robbery hostage taking. We're going to go through when I came onto the phone. I was the second negotiator on the phone. I'd been given some guidance, some guidelines to follow, and I was ready with my process. I was ready with the process, and this is what happened.
Where's Joe? Joe's gone. Where's he going? This is Chris. My name is Chris. Joe's gone now, and I'm going to be talking to you now. We want to get back to talking about resolving this thing. Yeah, we're sitting down and trying to resolve. You're sitting down and talking about it inside? Who's talking about it? Everybody. Okay. I got to put you on hold. I come back.
So what I've just started with is I'm already using a version of the late night FM DJ voice. I'm making it a point to downward inflect with everything that I say. The other thing I've just done is I've created my identity. All I did was said, "This is Chris. You're going to be talking to me now. Joe's gone." Now, our control-oriented negotiator on the other side, his voice has just come up a little bit. He's a little rattled and he doesn't know exactly what to do with it.
Hey, this is Chris. Who's this?
Okay.
Hi, who's this? Tell me your name, please.
I am okay.
You okay?
Now, what he's done is this is the first time that we've heard from a hostage the entire day. Now, he's not out of moves yet. This is a control-oriented negotiator himself. He's gone and gotten one of the hostages. He's going to put her on the phone just long enough to confirm that she's alive without actually raising the threat level.
Hello, this is Chris. Hi, Chris. Hi, is this Billy? Billy, listen, it's very difficult for me to speak to you when you keep putting me on hold like that. We need to keep talking to each other so that we can resolve this and we can get everybody out safely. Okay.
The other guys are talking and they're trying to resolve something.
Okay. I need to know what you're thinking about it.
I can't tell you because nobody's talking.
Okay. How is everyone in there?
Everyone's fine.
Everybody's doing. You put one of the ladies on the phone a little bit ago. What was that for? One of the ladies got on the phone a little bit ago and said that she was okay.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, we agree that we're going to get everybody out safely.
Okay, listen.
All right, now you and I are going to work on that together, and we're going to work this out. We're going to bring everybody out safely. All right, Billy?
Okay, let me talk to them when I come back to you.
No, don't put me on hold now, Billy.
So now at this point, again, notice I'm not really trying to hammer him a lot with his name. As a matter of fact, Billy's not his name. He wouldn't give us a name. That's just a name we came up with earlier to try to personalize him to us and vice versa. And what we've got at this point in time, we've narrowed down that the van outside is probably his.
Okay, I'll stop right here. Okay, let me stop the screen share. Okay, you check this out. All right. Okay, so this is the real life situations that Chris Voss is dealing with. All right, Chris Voss, he is a former FBI Top Hostage Negotiator. Okay, let me little bit introduce him to you. Just now, the guy that you all see in the short clip, it is him himself, Chris Voss. Chris Voss is one of the preeminent practitioners and professors of negotiation skills in the world. He is the founder and the principal of the Black Swan Group, and a consulting firm that provides training and advices to Fortune 500 companies through complex negotiations. And definitely, this is also quote from the back of the book, the negotiation strategies that help Voss and his colleagues succeed where it matters most is saving lives. So whether it's buying a car, getting a better raise, buying a home, or renegotiating a rent, or deliberating with your partner, Voss shows you how to use the skills in the workplace in every other realm of your life. This is the real thing that I want to tell to you is so many things that you have in your life, whether it's in your workplace or whether it's in your every single daily lives. You as a leader, you need to have this influence skill. This influencing skill definitely including the negotiating skills, convincing skill. That is the one skill that I really spend a lot of my time, energy, effort, and money into learning and keep improving myself every single day, because none of us will have a negotiation skill tip-top in our hand without learning and experience and testing it out. So that is the one thing I really want to encourage you to get the book. Okay, let me go into the book a little bit since this is a book date session, right? So I'm going to share with you about the book. So I quote from the book, negotiation, as you will learn here, is nothing more than a communication with results. Getting what you want out of your life. It is all about getting what you want from and with other people. Conflict between two parties, it is inevitable in all the relationships. So it is useful, crucial, even to know how to engage in that conflict to get what you want without inflicting the damage. Quote. This is the sentence that right by Chris Voss is definitely the key, to your every single little things that you want, your communication with people. And the whole, I quote again, the whole concept, which you will learn as a centerpiece of the book, is called tactical empathy. This is a listening as a martial art, balancing the subtle behavior of emotional intelligence and the assertive skills of influence to gain access to the mind of another person. Contrary to the popular opinion, listening is not a passive activity. It is the most active thing that you can do. Code. I got from his book because there are so many great lessons that I learned from this book. You see, this book is nearly torn because I flip it, you know, cover to cover so many times. You know, that's why today I choose to tell you, share with you this book. This is the one book that you can learn so much. You know, one skill that I learned not directly from this book is when talking, you got to slow it down. Okay, slow it down. I got from the book. All right, going too fast is one of the mistakes all the negotiators are prone to making. If we are too much in a hurry, people can feel as if they are not being heard, and we risk undermining the rapport and trust we have built. There's plenty of research that now validates the passage of time as one of the most important tools for negotiator. When you slow the process down, you also calm it down. After all, if someone is talking, they are not shooting. Quote from the book. So that's one thing, you know, I learned a few years ago with my voice coach. He always complained about one thing, that I actually speak too fast. Yeah, I know, I speak too fast. It just sometimes thinking that, you know, I have to intentionally slow it down. You know what? Quote from the book again. There's once a very great sentence from Chris Voss is, talking slowly and clearly, you convey one idea, which is, I am in control. You are sending the soft message to other people that you are in control. That's why talking slowly, that is so great important to know about this. And second, if you notice just now the short clip that I show up with you, and definitely in this book, he tell you how the process he get the hostage out, because the video count long, it's taking about 16 minutes of the video. So in this book, he talk about how he get the hostage out safely, and the robbers surrender themselves, and everyone is safe. There is no anybody harmed in the process. That's so important to have this. So one of the very important point he used is about his late night FM DJ voice. Remember, he's mentioned he's using his late night FM DJ voice. I quote from his voice. It's about his book is this. That's why your most important tool in any verbal communication is your voice. You can use your voice to intentionally reach into someone's brain and flip an emotional switch. Distrusting to trusting, nervous to calm. In an instant, the switch will flip just like that, you know, with the right delivery code. It's so great, you know, when he shared about this, you know, as a body language expert, and we got to know about one very important point as in any of the conversation, in any of the communications you have with your group, 55% is from your body language and 32% is from your voice. It's like how you say it. But what you say is the 7%. That's why I really want to encourage you to know about this. All right. So, and the late night DJ voice is one of the very important, you know, skill that you can actually slow down anybody. All right, when they talk. All right, and we hit on to the last thing that I want to share with you is about, remember, just now I shared tactical empathy. Tactical empathy is the centerpiece of this book. Let me share with you. What is the tactical empathy that mentioned by Chris Voss? Is the ability to recognize the perspective of the counterpart and the vocalization of that recognition. All right? Means paying attention to another human being, asking what they are feeling, and making a commitment to understanding their world. That is as simple as that. Tactical empathy is understanding about the feelings and the mindset of another in a moment. Cool. So that's all about understanding them. All right, that is about understanding them. That's a tactical empathy. One of the technique used is called labeling. Labeling, it is one of the very important. Labeling is a way of validating someone's emotion by acknowledging it. Quote from the book. You know, when you listen someone talking, I want you to know about this. Listen to understand with your heart, all right? And then label it by using this phrase, quote from the book, is it seems like, it sounds like, or it looks like. All right, you can say that it seems like the situation is hard right now. It sounds like you are frustrating about the incident. It looks like the thing is awful. Means you are labeling back what exactly the person is feeling at the moment, that time. All right, that's important. Instead of you say, I'm hearing that. If you say, I'm hearing that, you are putting you're putting yourself as a centerpiece. Okay, so it's also from the book, this book, talking about if you put I'm hearing that, means that you are more interested about what is important to you. If you put it seems like, it sounds like, it looks like, means like you really feel how the other party is feeling. So this is a few lessons from the book that I learned. That's so much from the book. It is not a very thick book. It's a very small little handbook. And I really encourage you to get the book to learn and definitely apply in your daily lives. And definitely this is really going to change a lot of things that you handle in your workplace and your daily lives. And here you go. Today is the book Never Split the Difference. And stay tuned for next week. I really pray hard that Gideon will come back together with us in the next week book take session. We'll see you. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Okay, bye-bye.